3 years ago, I developed a fear of flying. It was random. It was never there before that. I had something was up with the landing. This was like what I can remember. And I had my headphones in. And so the pilot couldn't see the runway, because it was really foggy, so it had to go back up and around, and that made me very fearful. And every flight after that was filled with anxiety. The takeoff, the landing, the turbulence, the turns, every single thing made me nervous. And I finally got over that. And I'm so happy because I like going places. So I'm just like, how am I supposed to go places? And I have this anxiety of flying. It don't make any sense. But about a month ago, I ordered some bone broth from this farm. Actually, I'm gonna shout them out because in the receipt there was a message, and her name was Anna something. I have it in my drawer. I saved it. And her message said, and I was like, that's so random. It was just like the receipt and then a handwriting. Trust in the Lord. And that hit. That really hit, because I realized that my fear of flying was a direct correlation with my untrust for the Lord, my lack of trust, and my lack of believing that I could land safely in everything, for everything, not just, I think the flying is just a very good simile or metaphor for life, and how I have been, and how I feel during the flight is kind of just like how I've been navigating through life, where I feel like I can't trust God, like I can't trust myself and my purpose and my journey to land safely. So in this last trip that I took, when I finally realized that and I surrendered, I was like, I'm just gonna let myself surrender. I am a supervisor on flights. Like, I like to put on, for the last few years, I like to put on the map and just watch where we're going. I'm supervising the whole trip. If they had a camera in the cockpit, I would be watching. I'm like, the way that I felt so anxious, like I would have wished that they would like turn their directionals and let me know when they were about to make a turn left or right, so that I could feel it coming and I could prepare myself. But for this little mini vacation that I took, I finally surrendered, and it felt so good to be like, I just need to trust God. I need to trust myself, and I need to trust that I will always land safely. And I did that, and when I felt that, it actually became embodied right away, and I was just bawling. Like, I was crying because of how anxious I have felt during flights and just in life, how anxious it feels to feel like you're navigating on your own and there's really no manual, and not being sure of if you'll land safely to where you feel like is your destination. Am I going to land safely where I'm planning to go? And I was just like, wow, this, for like the past 3 years, I've just been doubting so much, and that has created so much anxiety that it made me cry. And I'm like, I've been living this way for the past few years, and that is no way to live. So when I came back from the trip, this whole realization happened on my way too. And when I came back, I was finally not nervous about the flight. I even like enjoyed it coming down. I did not have to see where we were at in the sky. I would usually be checking the windows. Are we close to the ground? Like, and I didn't have to check. And I didn't have to like be on alert. I didn't feel that at all. And I was like, wow, I trusted that I would land safely, and I did. And there's something about risking your life on a plane that would really, that has the capacity to give you an existential crisis. But I'm glad that I'm finally not experiencing that. And I feel like that's it. My flight anxiety is done, and the last flight taught me to live inside the heart of God. I feel like as long as I picture myself inside the heart of God, or inside of my own heart, and believe that I am safe and I'm protected, and believe that I got things to do and it's not my time to go, and I will land safely. I realized I'm like, oh, I should be living like this. I should be living like I exist inside the heart of God. That felt really good. I'm like, I need to consistently put myself in that position where I believe I am existing inside the heart of God. And I just felt like this was something for me to share or keep documented for myself, like not even just for others to see, but also for myself. And in case I ever misalign, like I can come back to this center. I exist inside the heart of God, and I always land safely.